How's it going, YouTube? And all the ISF fans out there. This is TopFire23 here, and I am bringing you our Week 8 matchup between the Cincinnati Regigigas and ourselves, the Atlanta Braves. Now, I know this battle's going up really late. I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff at home. One of my family members actually passed away, and so we've been dealing with that. And me going away to college for my last semester and having to move everything in and training first week of classes. I've been so busy and stressed, but I'm here. I'm finally getting back in the swing of things. I'm finally getting videos uploaded. By the time I'm recording this, I just uploaded the team builder for our week 1 matchup against Texas Rhyhorns and Hayden over in the Pika League. So go ahead and go watch that for me if you could. I'll put a link in the description below if I remember. But yeah, so let's go ahead and talk about this week though. We need to win. If we are unable to win, then it's going to be very hard for us to get into the playoffs. Because we need to win and Burke needs to lose. Like lose out. I need to win out so we can guarantee a spot in the playoffs. So going into this battle, I didn't really plan very well, I can admit that. I pretty much just brought a Wall and Dusclops, Mega Charizard X, a Twist Scarf Gengar, I think it was Twist Scarf Crocodile, might have been a Life Orb, Raikou, I think a Twist Band and Metagross, I think is what I brought. I don't remember exactly what I brought, honestly. I had this battle like a week ago, and I'm just now recording this, so I sort of don't remember much about the battle. But let's go ahead and get into it. Seeing his team, he brought the Rotom H, the Garchomp, the Superior, the Delphox, the Porygon Z, and the Donphan. The Superior is going to be a problem. The Rotom H is going to be Rotom Wash is going to be a problem. The rest, I'm not too worried about. I was getting around. But I have one Mon that's weak to Superior, and that's Crocodile, so I cannot have him just set up free Leaf Storms against it. So let's go ahead and get into the battle. He led off with a Porygon Z. I love Metagross. I was like, okay, cool. Dark Pulse, that's fine. I can live a hit. And I got flinched. I was like, really? So I just want to get a free Bullet Punch off just to get damage off on this thing. I originally went for Hammer Arm. I brought Hammer Arm just for this Porygon Z. Didn't really work the way I wanted it to. But I go into Crocodile. I believe I went for a knockoff here just to go knock off any item. I did a lot to the Rotom Wash, but I can't stay in. I know that. So I switched into Raikou. No, I can eat up any hit he wants to send my way. That did almost 50%, so I'm not too proud of that. I was running a leftover set, okay. And so he can go into here. I knew he probably had that, so that's why I went for the Shadow Ball. I was risking him. If he went to the Porygon Z, I'd been like, well, great. But I switched out knowing he can't really do anything much. Go for an Earthquake, that's perfectly fine. I was perfectly okay with that. I went Mega Evolved thinking, okay, I can Will-O-Wisp thing, because this is a defensive Mega Charizard X. It's like max defensive, max HP, or something like that. So I can just stall this thing out pretty much. He can get Stealth up, that's perfectly fine. I just went for another Dragon Claw. He stays in, so he's going to die into the burn. So that's checkmark another kill off for Mega Charizard X, which is awesome. So at this point, he has the Garchomp. I don't think I can live a hit from it, so I switch out and just get the Intimidate drop off on it. That's why I have Roman here. Goes for Stone Edge. He ate up just fine for the Intimidate drop and everything. He goes into Rotom Wash again. Just went for another knockoff. I knew it was like, okay, well, this range I can just go for another knockoff and take him out. Goodbye, Rotom Wash. So it looks like, wow, we're doing pretty damn well. And then here comes Superior. I was like, okay, Superior time. I go into Goliath. I knew it was like, okay, well, I can live any hit from it. He gets the special attack boost. I was like, okay, cool. Substitute. That just threw everything out of the water. I had momentum. I was doing great. I didn't realize he was bringing Substitute. I was like, oh, this sucks. So now he can freely just set up more Leaf Storms, get more boost. I was like, this really sucks. I had to go for Shadow Sneaks just so I can try to break the sub. And he has the Dragon Balls too, so I was like, it's not looking good. I go into Crocodile. Being Choice Scarfed, I know I outspeed this thing. Well, at least I assumed I did. Went for a Fire Fang. It did a decent amount. I'm guessing he's running HP investment. I was like, great. Great, 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 great. I go into Gengar here thinking, okay, well, I can outspeed this thing or whatever. Nope, he outspeeds. It's like, crap. I pretty much just lost all our momentum here. This really, really sucks. I misplayed really hard. I didn't realize that Raikou outsped. And from this range, I was thinking, okay, with Raikou here, I could have got an HP Ice off. It didn't kill, though. So, I mean, he was really low, so if I switched to him right away, I could have probably killed him off a lot sooner. And then I could have came back with Gengar, Mega Charizard X, and won the match. But unfortunately, that's not the case. It's part of the game. So we lost 4-0, so we're now at 3-5 with a -9 differential. Sort of sucks. I'm not. Our playoffs hopes are dwindling a little bit. 'Cause I know Burke won this week as well for his battle. So going into the next week, we have to win. We're going against Boo. We have to win out. If we win out, and Burke loses to Xavier, and I believe he's going against Brayden and the South Superiors, then we're in. If he loses one and wins one, and I win out, we end up being tied. And he's in the playoffs because he has better differential. So for us to win, we had to win like 6-0 for both the next two battles to get a positive differential, because that would give us +6, so make us -3. So that gives us a +3 differential. And he has to just lose and lose horribly. So I'm predicting that we're not going to make it in the playoffs, so I'm not too stressed out about it, but I think we'll do perfectly fine. Honestly, at this point, I'm just ready for Season 2 to start, which will be about 2 to 3 weeks after the finals, so look out for that for information about that. But with that, I want to thank you all for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye.